Most little girls dream about their wedding day. But it's not supposed to be a nightmare. That's why I got the hell out.
Wait, is that a wrinkle?
Wilson thought she'd break me by throwing me in the can. Warden thought he'd break me by throwing me in Gen Pop. And Muffin thought she'd break me just for the fun of it. But I've made my decision and nothing's going to change it. I don't want to leave this place. I'm not going to leave this place. I'm safe here.
Pretty good shot, huh, Daddy?
Not bad, baby. But it's easy when nobody's shooting back at you. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Unleash hell, sweetheart. Faster. Is that all you got? Get up. Point the gun at the ground, baby. What is that? Lipstick?
Sorry, Daddy.
Go fetch 12 more. And hurry up! Don't want to be late for church.
Some bad memories you cause. Others you suffer. None of them bother me. If this Dossie couldn't break me, what chance did Wilson have? So I knew I would never have to go back to doing what I do. Or what I did. But now, this changes everything. I never even knew I had a biological clock. Of course, I don't have to leave prison to get pregnant. But then again, prison is no place to raise a child. I probably shouldn't be taking advice from my hormones. Or my vagina. There's only one way I'm getting out of this place.
Get me Wilson!
I just knew one day God would get me a Debbie doll. Heck, I didn't just want a Debbie. I wanted to be Debbie.
Come on, let's go.
Daddy,
What is it, baby?
who was that man yesterday?
No, he's nobody. He's just a guy who's got a job for me to do.
I know that, but who is he?
You're asking too many questions.
I'm kind of scared.
What are you afraid of? Being home alone? You got plenty of meat, rice and beans in the pantry. Besides, I'm gonna be home in a week.
I'm not scared about being home by myself.
Listen to me. I got 2 rules, and you know them. First, I always complete a mission.
And you always come home.
That's right. I always come home.
I know that. It's just that...
Listen to me. I got a surprise for you.
But it's not my birthday.
Yeah, I know. It's the day after tomorrow. I just didn't want you to think
It's beautiful, Daddy. Thank you. Can I blow it out?
You gonna make a wish? Wishing doesn't do anything, baby. Willing makes things happen. I want you to remember that. Well, go ahead. Open it up. It's not gonna open itself.
I just knew one day God would get me a Debbie doll.
You like it?
Yeah.
I knew you would.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
No bargains, no deals, no questions. We do this now, right now, or I walk out of here and you never see me again.
Good to see you too, Wilson. Love the hair.
They broke the bastard mold on this one.
If a baby's gonna have a chance in this crazy old world, she's gotta have a mommy and daddy to watch out for her. The trick's finding the right guy. Some girls find the right one. Most girls don't.
It's time.
The trick's finding the right guy. Some bad memories you cause.
Are you listening to me?
Say again?
I said Marco's more dangerous than any target you've had before.
Why not start me off easy?
I did. He's the easiest one on the list. Now, if some miracle you get him in your scope, you take the shot. Don't hesitate, because you won't get a second. And then you get the hell out of there fast.
What, are you worried about me?
Aren't you a little old to be looking for a new mommy?
Take that as a no.
I couldn't give a damn. The only thing I care about is the list. And so should you. Are you sure this is the right place?
First things first.
Something I should know about?
Who do you think you are, my mother?
That's it.
Okay, let me see. Perfect.
So, who's the big date with tonight?
Just the man of my dreams.
Oh, you lucky girl. So tell me about him.
Well, he's tall, dark, handsome, wicked smart. Oh, and he plays an instrument. I hope.
Well, he sounds like the perfect guy. So what's his name?
I don't know yet. How long
Excuse me?
to get the sperm?
Oh, as soon as you've made arrangements with the clinic for implantation.
Good, I'm in a hurry. I want this one.
818-669-2622. He is very popular with the ladies.
I want to meet him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible. That can't happen, no.
He is going to be the father of my child. She's going to want to know what he's like. What kind of aftershave, if his eyes wrinkle when he laughs, you know, all that personal crap.
Yes, but each of our clients donates under the strictest confidentiality. You could jeopardize a relationship or a job opportunity. No, that's impossible. It can't happen. There's no way.
Well, can you at least tell 818-669-2626 that I'm contemplating using his DNA and have a few questions?
I understand. I really, really do. But you have to understand that I'm giving you my assurance that he has passed every personal, criminal, and medical history possible. You are going to be very, very happy with this selection. Very, very happy.
Okay, well, can't blame a girl for trying. I just really wanted to meet an Olympic gold medalist who's got a doctorate in particle physics and plays a Rudravina worth of crap.
Should I make the proper arrangements? We accept all major credit cards.
Yeah, let's do it. Things changed a lot after that day.
I can take care of myself.
Ah, third time's a charm, Missy.
Oh my God!
Ms. Honeyweathers, I'd like for you to meet Miss Natalie Cross, your new foster child.
I just knew one day God would get me a Debbie doll.
You're home now, sugar.
They broke the bastard mold on this one. Marco started off conducting sex tours in Asia for wealthy Germans. Now he's moved into full-time child slavery. Asian girls mostly. A lot of money east of the Rhine these days.
The body of another missing girl.
Come on, darling.
This morning
You've
by
never been late to school. Let's not start today.
Investigators confirm that the severity of the wounds and the location of the body indicate that this is the work of the White Rock child killer. Police at this time have no clue as to the identity of the killer or if he even remains in our city, but parents are urged to use extreme caution.
You see these paw prints getting closer together? That means he's getting tired. Why is this rear print out further than the others?
Means he's got a limp. He's probably injured.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. You gotta study your prey. Study him hard. Get to know him. That way it's easier to kill him. Faster. You understand?
Yes, Daddy.
He'd been stalking the neighborhood for weeks.
Hey there. Hey, aren't you late for school? You know, I'm headed that way. You want to ride? You want to ride?
A girl never forgets her first time. Funny thing is, it called it self-defense. Even gave me the reward money. And he made me put it in my college fund. I even ruined my favorite dress. But it was worth it.
Sorry about that. I just really like my steak.
I can see that. Want some?
More than you could possibly imagine.
Glad I didn't skip the gym today.
Yeah, I'm glad I joined last week. Otherwise, you and I probably never would have met.
Somehow I think I would have always found you.
Believe in karma, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Ah. No. Strangely, my Swiss banker seems to have no concept of time zones. So tell me a bit about yourself, Natalie. You, married? Kids?
If I were married, then what would I be doing here?
Well, you certainly wouldn't be the first.
I bet. No, not married. Never found the right guy.
Me neither.
Never found the right guy or never married.
I don't really believe in marriage.
What about kids?
I don't know, I just think, why bring an innocent child into a hellhole of a life like this?
Let me guess. You work for Hallmark greeting cards, right?
Come on, you don't exactly strike me as a sentimentalist. Well, can I tell you a little secret? When I was in grad school, and don't laugh at me, but I sold some sperm to one of those banks, and ever since then, these desperate housewives won't leave me alone.
That's pathetic. I want this one.
Just think I don't want a wife and I don't want kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Life's just too damn short.
Shorter than you know. Thanks for being here.
Is this about this fella you've been tracking?
Yeah. Every time I get close to him, it's like he senses I'm there and drops out of sight. I back up, he pops up out of reach.
Do you remember when I used to take you gator hunting?
Yeah.
What?
You mean when other girls were learning how to roller skate and I was learning how to tan a gator hide?
How many of those little girly friends are roller skating today?
Probably none.
That's right, not one of them. Maybe your old man wasn't so crazy after all. My point is, darling, a gator is a hunter. Remember? Mm-hmm. He likes to feed. Now, he doesn't hide because he's scared. He hides because it's the easiest way for him to creep in up close to his prey and make his kill.
What are you talking about?
A gator looks like a swamp. He smells like a swamp. You'd never even know he was there. And maybe this fella you're tracking, he's like a gator. Maybe he's hiding in plain sight and you just can't see him. So here's what you do. You pick your spot, you drop your bait, you wait. And you wait. He pops his head up, you take him out. One more thing, baby. If he is like a gator, that means he's just biding his time trying to get up close to you. When he does, he'll lay into you. You be on your guard. You do that for your old man?
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Daddy.
Sure. Your mother says to say hello.
Tell her I send my love too.
I don't know when I'm going to see her again.
When am I going to see you again?
Take the shot now. Take it now. Pull the trigger now. You broke the bastard mold on this one. So help me if I have to come down there and kill you myself, Cross. Take the shot now.
Why not start me off easy?
I repeat, take the shot now. He's the easiest one on the list.
Abort the mission.
I repeat, abort the mission. Bogey en route.
I repeat, bogey en route.
Daddy always called it the pink mist. The vaporized blood and brain tissue you get when you pulverize a human skull with a high-velocity projectile. Pink's my favorite color.
What's the holdup?
Sorry.
you looking at?
What is that?
What is what?
That thing on your back.
Something I got a long time ago.
I don't like it.
Well, I didn't get it for you.
It's ugly.
Well, it's not a cute, cuddly little puppy dog. That's for sure.
Why'd you get it?
That helps me to remember. Lets me forget.
That doesn't make sense, Daddy.
Doesn't make sense to you.
But it's on your back. You can't even see it.
Yeah, well, I know it's there.
Does it ever go away?
No. Promise me you won't get one.
Why would I?
Promise.
Some promises are harder to keep than others.
Bogey en route.
Abort the mission. Abort the mission.
I repeat, abort the mission.
The deal was you complete 10 assignments and you go free. Getting killed after your first mission back was not part of the program.
Good to see you too, Wilson.
Congratulations on the Marco hit.
Why is that person talking to me?
We've got intel that Marco's people took out a contract on you.
He's dead, I'm not. What's the problem?
I've heard so much about you.
Bad idea.
Her mother was part of Euroblock.
Not even an option.
I'm really looking forward to working under you. Your skills are legendary.
You ran the Bolivian job with her mother back in '98.
Really bad idea.
Think of Bunny as a protege. Training her is going to keep you focused.
Bunny. No way.
Take some time off. Think about it, and get your head screwed on straight.
If I don't change my mind?
Well, then you can just pull out that cute little orange jumpsuit.
Don't worry, you won't even know I'm around.
That's what I'm worried about. General Patton said we must know our destiny. I'm certain my destiny is to be a mommy. But I'm also certain that everything's FUBAR right now.
Inside, I got something I want to show you. Well?
I once asked Daddy if he liked dogs. He said depends on how you cook them.
It's for you, lunkhead. I thought it was time you had a pet.
For me? Really? Why is her name Darlene?
Long story.
Abort the mission.
I repeat, abort the mission.
Abort the mission. Abort the mission.
So maybe my destiny is FUBAR, which means maybe I'm not fit to be a mother.
like her, right?
The bunny or your mom?
The bunny.
You're the spitting image of your mother.
And she was really pretty, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was, but pretty's not everything.
Am I pretty, Daddy?
Yes. And annoying. Go to sleep.
Did Mommy go away because of something I did?
No. No, she didn't.
So, it wasn't my fault?
Why would it be your fault?
Then whose fault was it, Daddy?
Listen, fault and blame and such, they don't solve anything, little girl. People do what they do. You can't change that. You just figure out what's right for you and let God sort the rest out.
Daddy,
Yeah.
is Mommy in heaven?
What the hell does Patton know about being a mommy anyway? I heard somewhere that the average adult carries 3 pounds of undigested meat around in their colon. But there are other reasons to go vegan. W-2s?
Your next target, a local. Thought we'd ease you back in.
Political?
Big mouth. Needs to be shut.
Done.
Sure smells good, Daddy. What is it?
Love is stronger than death, Pumpkin. That don't mean death won't snatch away the ones we love the most. You remember that?
Even you, Daddy?
Yeah. Yeah, even me. Say grace before your taters get cold.
Change is good, right?
You're home now, sugar.
Honey was the only mother I ever knew. I think she would have liked my dad if she'd have known him.
Look at you. All grown up and off to college. Now, don't forget all your luggage and everything is upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
And don't forget what I said about them boys, either. Now, you just focus on your studies and pay them no never mind.
Yes, ma'am.
You sure you want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh. And you remember one thing. Dating is the devil's work.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean it.
Don't get me wrong, I love my kids and all. But ever since Ruthie died,
Must be really hard. I'm sorry.
raising 5 kids is no picnic. Trust me.
And then the cancer came back, and I lost the other one.
The whole commercial real estate thing is just going through the roof. I have about 14 deals on the table that could be signed today. Did you hear what I said?
Oh, yeah. Everything but the last part.
Well, I said that I wanted... I gotta take this. Yeah,
I gotta go to the ladies' room anyways.
miss me.
How do I look?
You missed a spot.
But it's pink.
Oh, change is good.
Go ahead. Do.
Just swallow it. Swallow it!
Big mouth needs to be shut.
Arrival 10 a.m. We'll finalize that deal. All right, I'll see you then.
Girl problems. Gotta run. Conrad Lorenz first observed imprinting in baby geese. But it's true for all animals. Newborns can only learn to become what they're supposed to become by imitating their mothers in action. So you can imagine what happens when a baby never knows its mother.
You okay, baby?
Fine, Daddy. Just fine.
Yo, Mary Gay.
I'm sorry, but your music was giving me a headache.
Personally, I don't like it either, but it does stop the screaming voices in my head, begging me to kill all the virgins.
Really? When's the killing spree begin?
Why, are you worried?
Should I be?
I don't know. Should you be?
I like you. You're different.
Blame it on homeschooling.
Really? Me too. I mean, it didn't start out.
Solemnly swear to me, Pinkster, that you get on birth control right away, you sweet, gullible child.
Well, listen, as soon as I put my stuff away, we should go do something.
Oh, yes, let's do something really girly and fun. I know. How about a piercing? Yeah, that just looks like it would hurt. Oh, I'll show you when that really hurt.
That's okay. Really, I was just thinking pizza.
Sorry, lactose intolerant. How about a tat? First thing's on me.
No, I would never get a tattoo. They're gross.
Pinkster, how'd you know? Gee, I had you pegged as a tofurkey kind of girl all the way.
And there's a lot you don't know about me. You might want to change. Why? Because pink isn't exactly the color of nonconformity, is it? I mean, pink is for girls, right?
Well, I don't care.
Well, I just want you to be comfortable. There's not exactly going to be tri-delts where we're going.
Comfort isn't high on my list, so we're good.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
It's kind of brutal.
Even for you.
How'd you find out?
Bunny watched.
We need to brief.
My office in an hour. Time to bring you back up to the majors.
Not too bad. Except for the fact it's in the 998.
J Block lost 2 men in their first attempt and 3 in their second. M Block flat out passed.
And we're taking this on because...
Triple RP.
It's a lot of cash.
Not if you're dead.
Then don't get dead.
What exactly are you rebelling against?
Consumerist culture, gender stereotypes, the Poindexter party, and GAT.
GAT?
It's so wrong.
And when did you decide to become whatever it is these people are?
I didn't. It kind of chose me. When did you decide to become a pinkster?
Same.
And how's that working for you?
Not too bad.
So you want me to hook you up? I know which ones have the fewest diseases.
You know all these guys?
I was talking about the chicks.
No thanks.
And just say the word and I'll pimp you out. AC or DC, no charge.
Let me ask you something. Okay, if you're so rebellious, then why are you in college?
My dad made me.
Oh, how can he make you?
You know how dads can be.
Yeah, I do. So what does your dad do?
Televangelist.
No, seriously, what does he do? Really? Wow.
And what does your dad do?
Not a televangelist.
And?
That pretty much covers it.
A real monster, huh?
Depends on what you mean by monster. I always change up my workouts before a big mission.
I'll try to keep up.
Not too bad.
It's time to get up.
Why did I decide to take this stupid morning class?
Because mornings are fun.
It's too early. I'm dropping.
It's a 10:30 class. No, you're not dropping it.
Who gets up this early?
All the people you want to liberate.
Your mid-morning demeanor is suspiciously bourgeois, Comrade Pinkster.
Okay, if you hurry, I'll buy you a coffee.
Mountain Dew and a smoke, or no deal.
Okay, deal. Okay.
I hate the front row.
Yeah, well, if you want to pick your seat, you're gonna have to get here early.
How early?
Like on time early, not 5 minutes late.
You can pick your friends and you can pick your seats, but you can't pick your friends' seats.
What?
Something my brother taught me. Okay, this professor's really late. Probably because it's some old hag with rheumatoid arthritis creeping through the halls on her walker. And to think, I'm paying for this. You are on a full scholarship. That's besides the point.
Sorry for the delay, class. I was on the phone with a colleague at the Sorbonne and time got away from me.
What'd I miss?
Let's begin, shall we?
Forget what I said about the back row, Pinkster.
See, I told you this class would be fun.
My name is Professor Mall, and I first fell in love with poetry as a young boy. Is there anyone else here in love with poetry?
Moi.
I think it's gonna be a good class.
I hope there's an oral exam.
Alrighty, let's get started.
In chemical warfare, there are many compounds that will burn the eyes, foul the lungs, and permeate the skin. So there's no reason to take any chances.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Are you here for the office hours?
Yes.
Oh, well, please come in.
Oh, thank you.
Your name is Natalie, yes?
Nate, actually.
Well, how may I help you, Nate?
Well, I went to the library to check out one of the books you suggested, and they said it was stolen, and now it's out of print.
Let me guess. Love and Plague.
Yeah, they said you might have a copy.
Oh, let's see. Oh, here it is. What do you know about the book?
Well, you wrote your dissertation on it.
All right, be careful with it.
Oh, I won't lose it, I promise.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, do you know what the book's about?
Not yet.
It's about a young German girl that grew up in a small village. She's very devout, very devoted to her father. She's a Jean Paul, a virgin. In any event, a plague sweeps the region, killing her village priest, a beautiful young boy she thinks she wants to marry, and even her beloved father. With all the familiar forms torn down around her, and her grief and sense of mortality, she starts questioning everything.
Well, she sounds very confused.
Yes, she was. Imagine her turmoil when she's accused of causing the plague. I mean, in her mind, makes her a vessel of both death as well as love. Can anyone truly embrace both love and death?
I think I'm really going to enjoy reading this.
Actually, if you have time to take a coffee with me, we could talk about it more.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't.
Oh, yes, I understand.
No, it's just that I have to go to work.
Maybe when you finish the book, we can talk about it then.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Cleaning the men's bathroom is the only work-study job that should come with hazardous duty pay.
Is it all clear? Hello? Is someone in here? Hello? Hey. Hey, are you okay?
You are so gullible. Lucky for you, I wasn't the bathroom rapist.
There's a bathroom rapist?
Uber gullible.
What are you doing here?
I'm sent here by the Kingster Liberation Front to rescue you from what is quite literally a crappy job.
No, I can't.
Beer and boners.
Oh, I love beer and boners, but really, I can't.
Fine. Too awkward, my free for me.
Wow, see, that is why you are on a full scholarship and I'm scrubbing toilets.
Now wait up and
bye. Bye. Hey. Hey, what do you think?
What do I think, or what do I think he thinks?
Come on, you know what I mean. No. Hey, do you want to go to the mall with me?
Actually, I'd rather buy carbon-intensive, earth-raping sundries directly from the child labor camps.
Okay, I will take that as a no.
There's only one place to retool a tool, and that's Salvation Army or Goodwill.
I'm pretty sure that's 2 places.
You gotta be more quantum in your thinking, Pinkster.
Okay, I am leaving, all right? I will see you later.
No fur.
You goofball. How did you do that?
Want me to show you or draw you a picture?
I don't understand. You...
Is there somewhere else we can talk? Good man. Hell of a warrior.
Why didn't he come back?
Can't say.
You mean you don't know?
I didn't say that.
Why are you here? Why now?
You're the right age. You're ready. And I damn well know you've been trained properly.
No, you don't understand. I got out of that a long time ago.
I know. I've been monitoring you. I'm the one that found Honey.
She knows?
No, that's one of the reasons why I picked her. I wanted to get you away from it all until you were ready.
You keep talking about it. I don't understand what it is.
It was what your daddy did better than any man I've ever known.
What, military?
We were recruited out of Delta Force, but no, not military ops.
CIA?
No.
Government?
No.
Okay, then what?
You interested or just curious?
I have to go back to work. Thank you for the coffee.
I'm always around.
I remember the first time I killed a guy with a sword.
Allez!
Man, 6 weeks into this, they still really suck.
Well, they're just not that into it.
Point!
No passion for the thrust, if you know what I mean.
On guard!
Yeah, I think I catch your drift.
Allez!
Wonder what my psych professor would say about this.
Short and crooked?
Point!
You should come over to the house. I'll show you my two-handed bastard sword.
On guard!
No thanks.
Allez!
I'll even let you hold it.
Right, right.
You scared? I'm just stuck up.
I mean, you really know how to charm the ladies, don't you?
Point! Cross, Taylor.
Don't worry. I'll take it easy on you.
Aw, gee, thanks.
First 3 points wins for grade. On guard! Allez! Point! On guard! Allez! Point! On guard! Allez! Point!
Miss Cross,
Yes.
I have some bad news. I just received word from admin. Turns out your lab partner has dropped out of the class.
Oh no, is she okay?
I don't know, but I do know she will not be coming back.
Well, there goes my grade for this semester. Connie was the best student in here.
Besides yourself, you mean? I have two choices for you. The first is I can assign you to one of the other groups. Unfortunately, that provides an unfair advantage over the others.
Okay, and what's my second option?
If you think you're up for it, you can do the project on your own, but with my assistance. I can't write the paper for you, but I can help with the experiment. But of course, that does mean you shall have to come outside of lab hours.
Oh, well, doesn't that mean extra hours for you too?
That's what I'm here for.
So tell me something about yourself.
My most vivid childhood memory is when I was 5 years old and I saw my old man pick up my Louisville Slugger and he chases my mother around the house with it and he hits her. Bam, bam, bam. It was like watching Joe DiMaggio at batting practice. Just. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this upsetting you?
So when did we...
Oh, November 4th, 2002. The feds could never make a case against me, so they sent you. Oh, forget about it, sweetheart. It was business, nothing personal.
You know how it is. You're a kid. It is war. You want to be a man. So you sign up. Flag and fatherland and all that jazz.
So how did we...
I was guard for general, accused of war crimes by UN. You was pretty good too. I never even heard you. Hey, another beer over here. I'm still thirsty.
Have we met before?
Oh no, señorita. Me llamo Carlos y estábamos en el cuadro atrás cuando la bomba estrelló.
We.
Oh, yes, I think you call it collateral damages. My wife and two daughters are here. Would you like to meet them?
No.
Lita, ven aquí.
No.
Don't do this to yourself, baby. It's not worth it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Wow. I really need to find a new dating service.
Hello, class. Today, we begin the section on Renaissance poetry. Now, all poetry in this period has at least one of three purposes. First, express religious devotion. Second, both in terms of beauty and form. And third, and I think this should be self-explanatory, is there any questions? Good. Then open your books to chapter 13 and we'll begin.
Calm down.
I hate these gallery shows. Full of pretentious people who don't know what they're talking about.
Tell me about it.
Not much of a turnout, though.
Well, the artist didn't show, so everybody left.
Why didn't you leave?
I'm here for the paintings.
Yeah. Everybody's raving about this guy. I mean, come on, look at this wreck. It's hopelessly sentimental and self-aware, don't you think?
I think it's perfectly prepossessing.
Really? Well, if you really feel that way, you probably ought to find the guy and tell him that.
suspect he already knows.
What else do you know about this guy?
Reckless, gentle, full of longing.
I think he'd like to get to know you better.
What could possibly come of it?
Anything? Nothing? Everything?
Has anyone ever told you that you're hopelessly sentimental and self-aware?
Has anybody ever told you that you are rapturously prepossessing?
Yeah, sort of. But it was a long time ago.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not the first.
Check your syllabus, and remember, no late papers. Class dismissed. Miss Cross, may I have a word with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was wondering, have you finished that book I loaned you?
Yes, I did. I loved it.
Great. Can I ask a favor of you?
Yeah, anything.
I really need that book for a project that I have. Can you come by my house tonight? Say around 7?
Yeah, I can do that.
Great. Maybe you can stay and we can talk about the book.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'd love to. Thanks.
I think it's interesting that the Bible uses the phrase to know someone as a euphemism for, well, you know. So it's really important to know all about somebody before you know them, you know? Aww, that's so cute.
I don't know about this. He's like my dad's age.
He's 37.
Oh, my mistake. My grandpa's age. I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not?
How about mutual interests?
Well, we both love poetry.
What about his politics? You realize he probably voted for Eisenhower, right?
Well, I don't care about politics.
What about bladder control? Or orthopedic shoes? Oldheimers.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, wait until you're married.
Well, you hypocrite! You are not allowed to say that. No, you are like the coolest, funniest, hippest, sluttiest chick I know, and I want to be just like you.
No, Pinkster, you really don't. I'll wait up.
Thank you so much for coming. You look delightful. So please come in.
Thank you. Oh, here's your book.
Oh, perfect. Would you like some wine?
Sure, absolutely.
Here we are.
Thank you.
To good books and all good things in them.
I'm so sorry that I am late. Is this the young scholar that you've told me so much about?
Yes, Nate, I would love to introduce you to my life partner, Guy.
Well, I've heard so much about you. And I understand that we're going to be talking about Love and Plague tonight.
Yes, Nate is my new convert.
Well, welcome to the club.
Oh, God. So you chickened out?
No. Oh, no, I didn't chicken out.
God. Let's get drunk. I know where there's a frat party.
You know what? Why the hell not?
Ah, yeah. Oh, and, won't be needing this. Fine.
Freshen you up?
Sure, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You don't mind if I join you, do you?
No, not at all.
Good.
Oh, I'm really sorry about fencing class the other day.
Oh,
No, really, I don't know what got into me.
I don't even remember that. Where did you learn to fence like that?
I don't know. I mean, that was my first time to take that course.
You're lying.
No, really.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
You're really good. You look tired.
Yeah, I'm just getting sleepy.
Do you want to lay down?
Oh, actually, I should go home.
Oh. Your friend looks like she's having fun. I'd be ashamed to make her leave.
Well, she's always having fun.
Are you sure? Seriously, I got a couch up in the game room. You can crash up there.
Okay, that would be really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, follow me. I'll show this stupid bitch.
Oh, crap. Oh, hi.
I thought you were going to stand me up.
I'm sorry, it's a really long story. I must look like a mess right now.
Nonsense. Disheveled becomes you. We are making excellent progress in your work.
Oh, good. Good.
So, big plans this weekend?
Oh, no, just work.
Have you been to Bimini this time of year?
Excuse me?
Bimini. Caribbean. Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm flying with a few of my friends in my father's private jet. One of the advantages of being a diplomat's son.
Oh.
Will you join us? We'll be back early Monday morning. You can even bring your lab book with you.
Thank you, really, but, I can't.
Maybe some other time.
I will introduce him as my friend, my mentor, and my lover. Of course, that was many, many years ago in a debauched London flat. But he is one of the most original and thoughtful minds of our generation and has graciously agreed to read us a passage from his latest book this evening. Please welcome Neil Branagh.
While I thank you for remembering me for my amorous pursuits, I must chide you for forgetting something even more important. The title of my book, The Virgin's Plague.
What do you know about the book?
So, I shall begin as all such things begin, which is before all tragedy, when hope,
Like sunrises, crest the unbroken heart, and all joy becomes our evening song. I hate posers.
Agreed. To a remarkable and remarkably well-read woman.
Thank you.
May I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Can I paint you?
Yeah.
You know, Goya painted this in his old age, so it was probably a reflection of his fear of his own impending mortality. Of course, it wouldn't be surprising if it was merely an artistic expression for the war in Spain or Goya's atavistic fear of God's impending
wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've listened to it 3 times already.
Good try, though.
Thanks.
So, Sister Wendy, you got any other thoughts? Or do you need someone else to do your thinking for you?
Well, maybe he's trying to say that some dads are better than others.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, the same is true for kids, too, I suppose. So are you writing this down?
Oh, yes. Keep going.
I had a dad once. How about you?
Is that the best pickup line you got there, Cowboy?
Actually, there wasn't a pickup line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, I was 2 years old. I don't even remember him, man.
It's sad. I'm sorry.
We live and we die. But death isn't the end.
I had a dad too once.
Past tense is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think that love is stronger than death?
Now, why would you ask that?
Theology major. Minor in random questions. Hey. What is your name?
Unbelievable.
What's our problem?
No, wait a second.
Hello?
I'm curious.
Assassins go back as far as human civilization. We're the second oldest profession. A very practical expression of state power. Perhaps the oldest known branch of what we call special ops. In the 20th century, though, there are 2 problems with special ops. First, so-called democratic states have certain values that forbid them from using deadly force against, say, non-combatants and other world leaders. This gives rise to black ops, deadly operations that are off the book, so to speak, and away from the prying eyes of congressional committees and snooping reporters. The black ops are expensive. It's easier to hire them out. Generally, the Army will hire Halliburton to build a barracks instead of using the Army Corps of Engineers. So that's one niche we fill. But the other problem today is that multinational organizations are just that, corporations whose interests don't always coincide with national interests. So, for example, back in '53, Eisenhower appoints the president of General Motors as the Secretary of Defense, a man by the name of Charlie Wilson, who once said, "What's good for General Motors is good for America." So that's why the United Fruit Company could call upon the services of the CIA in '54 to stage a coup in Guatemala to protect their monopoly in bananas. But now the world has changed and corporations have changed. Today their interests may run completely against national interest. So if the United Fruit Company can't turn to the CIA to sort things out with a hostile government or another corporation, who do they turn to? They turn to us, a bloc.
A block?
Black Ops Corporation.
So is there only one block?
General Motors has to compete with Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, even Kia, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they merge, sometimes they buy each other out, sometimes there's
A hostile takeover?
I've got a little job for you.
What kind of a job?
Simple, just a day with a guy, nothing more. Go out, have a good time, keep your eyes open. No wet work, no 007 stuff.
So, I've never been painted before. How do you want me?
Naked, actually.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. Well, how are you going to paint me with your eyes closed?
I'm waiting for you to strip down, get on the futon, and crawl under the sheets.
Okay. What are you doing to me?
Just trust me.
Me too.
Whoa.
We're all done.
Great. You want to do the front?
There's Basson. Now where the hell's Hepner?
Still early.
We extract in exactly 12 minutes 30 seconds or we abort. So how's the whole Dante thing going?
How the hell do you know about him?
You talk in your sleep.
Yeah, well, just forget it.
I've been doing a little research and I don't trust him.
Research?
Target acquired.
Got it. And stay the hell away from Dante.
Just watching out for you. Those Germans sure know how to party.
Yep. Nothing says party like selling nerve gas to some psychopaths. Target acquired.
Abort the mission. Abort the mission.
I repeat, abort the mission.
Fubar strikes again. We need to get out of here. What are you doing?
Backup plan.
What backup plan?
There's always a backup plan. Cover me.
I'm in.
Let's get to work.
Bunny's got your back. You're totally awesome. You know that, don't you?
Yes, Bunny, I know, because you keep on telling me and it keeps getting on my nerves.
You know, he's probably the guy Marco's people sent.
Who, Hepner?
No, Dante.
You better back off.
I mean, it's the perfect setup. He makes
I'm gonna tell you this once, and one time only. Stay away from him, you got it?
I'm just watching out for you.
I get a little cranky when I'm car sick.
Clos du menu, as you ordered.
Excellent.
You know, it really is getting late.
What was your favorite part about tonight?
Well, I've never danced with a prince before.
Yes, but every eye was on you. Mine, most of all. To a memorable evening. Won't you join me?
Well, I've never had champagne before.
Well, the first must be the best.
The first is gonna have to wait.
You must try it. It's remarkable. You won't regret it.
No, no thanks.
You don't know what you're missing.
I'm okay with that.
But I want to drink up life. Drink it all up. Don't you?
You know, I really should be going.
If you had any manners at all, you would try and please me and taste it.
All right. Sure, I'll taste it.
You won't forget tonight.
And neither will you.
Are you alright? I'll call the guards.
No, let her go.
You never told me what happened to your mother.
Got caught cheating on my dad. Hey, honey.
I missed you.
You're kind of clingy, but I like it.
I don't like it when you're away from me.
Never even asked me about my work.
I don't care about your work.
Anything about my past?
boyfriend.
Stop. Mystery is beauty. And I love beauty. Which means I love you.
How can you love what you don't know?
I think that knowing is the opposite of love. Knowing is about control. And I think love is an act of faith. Faith is evidence of things hoped for.
And the substance of things not seen yet.
You really are perfect, aren't you?
Yeah. What about kids?
I think I'm too selfish to be a father. So I took care of that. Why? Are children important to you?
No, not really. Guys change their minds. Right?
You know what? The Belgian waffle looks really good.
Because you kicked his ass to control the situation and completed your mission. Your dad would be proud of you.
Yeah, I guess he would.
Is this seat taken?
What would your girlfriend think?
What girlfriend?
The girl from the museum. I see you with her all over campus.
You mean Hannah? No. She's my sister. I tried to introduce you to her.
You jerk, why didn't you tell me?
I tried. You ran away.
Are you serious? I did.
Wow, you probably think I'm a really big jerk right now, don't you?
Am I wrong?
Only one way to find out.
Forget about her.
I can't. Nobody says no to me.
You see, some animals you take head on, chase them down.
Like the kind you eat.
Well, that's right. But the kind that can eat you, sometimes it's best to let them come to us. You understand?
What is this?
Well, open it.
What is this for?
It's a promise ring.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means I promise.
Promise what?
I promise to never stop being crazy about you.
But that's it?
Well, not enough?
I think this ring is big enough for one more, don't you?
I promise to love you until the stars start falling.
Do you mean that?
I do. You are stuck with me.
Hey, sleepyhead, wake up. Come on. Let's take a walk.
Who is he?
He's just an animal that needed putting down.
Bunny's missing.
Told you she was a head case. Probably AWOL.
She thought she found the Marco assassin.
I know, she's been yammering about the guy. I checked him out, he's clean.
Look at the whole photo. You need to deal with this. I could have hired the job out.
He'd be dead by now and you know it.
Do the job, or I will.
You need to get laid, Wilson.
Watch your back.
Why, is that a threat?
No. There's something in the air.
Man, let's go. Sea's full of them.
Here we go again. Depressing and leading you along. Something I did well.
What are you doing?
Just going to scare him a little.
It sure ain't fun. Missing you like hell. And knowing it's not right. I'm missing you the most.
Stop!
I'm missing you the most.
You hit him!
I'm missing you the most.
Noah!
I'm missing you the most.
Noah?
A little smile, familiar smile, picture in the hall.
I got the tag number.
Telling after
Cops will get him.
No, they won't.
it isn't much, but it's all I got. Singing you to sleep, tangled in your hair. I'm missing you
I feel like I should stay. It's okay. Honey's gonna be here in the morning. You've got my number. Call me, okay? Okay.
I told you.
She's good.
Please stop. Natalie, I'm sorry. Natalie, I'm sorry. No, go.
I'm sorry too.
Just tell us who gave you this. Could you tell us that? Tell us that. We'll call it quits for tonight, okay, sweetie?
Oh, maybe a terrorist cell, foreign government. I don't know, something like animal rights group, maybe? What? The Mickey Mouse Club?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Rodriguez here. No. What? He's already here.
Let's go get a cup of coffee.
Well, good news. I'd say you're about 8 weeks along. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Who's the lucky dad?
Guess Dante lied about a lot of stuff. Besides the whole secret killer assassin thingy.
You need help, Pinkster. Call me sometime.
Hey, Daddy.
We have to talk.
Thought you'd be dead by now.
Beer. They say your last should always be your best. To you, kid. Me and your old man, we were in a Hungarian cluster dance, codenamed Bear Claw. Snatch and grab job out of, it don't matter. Had a 7.62 in my chest and was bleeding like a pig. Your daddy should have left me to die there in the mud, but he picked my sorry ass up and got me back for the last chopper. Of course, back then we were military. I should have given that to you a long time ago.
What is that?
Out of here, kiddo. I'm sorry about everything. Especially that.
Nate, if you're reading this letter, it means I'm really dead now. I'm very sorry I disappeared all those years ago, but trust me, it was for your own good. I sincerely hope you've had a good life, Pumpkin. But the main reason for this note is I never got the chance to tell you about your mother.
There's something in the air.
How the hell am I supposed to find my mom now?
Now, you see, it's just like makeup. And girls like makeup. At least most girls do. You know, your mama didn't really even wear makeup. She was the prettiest thing I ever laid eyes on. Still remember our first date like it was yesterday. She let me take her to the senior prom. Yeah. She said it was because I was the only boy in high school that had the gumption to ask her. All the other boys were afraid because she was too pretty. It's true, you know, they say that the prettiest girls are the loneliest. All the boys are afraid to ask them out. They're intimidated, which I guess means nobody's ever going to ask you out. Which is just fine by me. Actually, the reason the boys didn't ask your mother out wasn't because she was pretty. It was because they knew I was sweet on her. If they so much as glanced in her direction, they'd get a busted lip and a black eye for their transgression. I never told your mother that, of course. In fact, as far as I can remember, she only ever wore makeup twice. The day we got married and the night I showed up to take her to the prom. She came out of the trailer, sparkly dress and puffy sleeves and stacked heels, hair blowing in the wind. Oh, she was beautiful. Like you. But I digress. Rule number 1. The night is your friend. Don't ever be afraid of the night. The night conceals you. It hides you. The night is something you wear, like a dress, or a cloak, or a shroud. It makes you invisible. The invisible is dangerous, like death itself. I know what you're thinking. You're afraid. Daddy looks scary. But don't be. You don't ever have to be afraid of me. I love you. I will always be here for you. 7 minutos. 7 minutes. Gotta get you ready, kiddo. Sorry about that, darling. It's working now. Like I was saying, we hailed in at about 0300. There was a new moon and the sky was overcast. 3-man assault team. No fuss, no muss. Cuban air defense was good. Heck, it was Soviet, including the operators. But see, by keeping the team small and the drop plane high, we avoid flying in the wild weasels, which do a hell of a job of jamming the radar. But blowing out radar scopes, just between you and me, I don't know, it's like cutting a fart in church while the preacher's praying. Exactly my point. So, we come in fast and undercover, and we get into the village, no problemo. Intelligence told us there were 6 guards. 3 of them on duty, 3 of them in their bunks, and I don't know, we must have caught the whole gang with their britches down, because we put all 6 of them into a dirt nap at exactly 03:20. And the package we were sent in to nab, he was toes down with a little senorita. So we shoot them both with tranks, we bag up the little colonel, we beeline for the LZ, right? Our rendezvous time with our helo was exactly 03:30. And we were in and out of there faster than, I don't know, a saltwater sailor with a $2 hooker. Now strike that, faster than crap through a goose. Hell, we were good, that's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we were a team. First Sergeant Joe McDonald, a great guy, best I've ever met, Colonel Pete Stovall, and then there was me. The 3 of us, we bled together on 3 different continents. We dropped bodies on 5. We ran up bar tabs and everywhere between here and Timbuktu. We busted out a half as many brigs. I mean, nothing could stop us. At least that's what we thought. So anyway, we hightailed it to the LZ and got there just as the chopper touches down at 03:30, as per the plan. Just as I chuck the package onto the helo deck, I hear the whack crack of a sniper rifle behind me. So I whip around only to find that old Joe isn't anywhere near me. And now we are foobarred and snafu'd up the yin-yang. I mean, there's no way in hell we're going to leave Joe behind, but the high-value package we just nabbed, it has an express delivery date. So the chopper pilot, he's about to wet his panties. I mean, he's going crazy. Bullets are flying. So I tell Pete, look, just take off in the chopper. But he refuses, so I convince him by cold cocking him, and I toss his ass into the helo as well. I give the pilot the coordinates, I give him a time for a rendezvous pickup, and I tell him to lift off, and he does. Right? So I head back to the village, and I find Joe's corpse dead in the grass with a bullet hole smack dab in the middle of his forehead. There's a sniper going through his clothes, so I sneak up on that sniper, and I give him a red smile. Well, you know the drill. I hoist him up. My dead man carry him on my shoulders. I mean, I am double timing towards the new LZ. What I don't realize is that I run myself straight into the middle of a damn minefield. I mean, I don't hear the thunk of the bouncing Betty as it happens 2 feet behind me. I mean, what? Bouncing Betty? Well, it's a mine. You know, the gol darn Germans invented them and the commies perfected them, and it's the kind of mine that springs up out of the ground about 3 feet after you've stepped on one. I think they call them daisy cutters, too. The point is, old Joe, who's deader than a doornail, he saves my sorry hide. Because after the bouncing Betty goes thunk, it actually explodes with a whoomp, and shrapnel, it rips into Joe's body instead of mine, because I'm carrying it. Only problem is, it cuts him in half, which is bad news for Joe, but good news for me because now he's only half the weight. So I commenced to running like, a bat out of hell. And I mean, it's thunk whoomp, thunk whoomp, thunk whoomp. But it's all happening harmlessly behind me, right? So I check my watch. I've got just minutes before I get to the new LZ for the rendezvous with old Joe. Else they're going to leave us behind. Now, the only thing between me and the LZ is about a half a mile of lazy river, right? So I leap in with Joe still on my back, and I frog swim as fast as I can, or as fast as my combat boots will let me. I'm swimming for the shore, and just as I'm within reach of it, I hear a roar and a snap, and I'll be damned if some big-ass gator isn't biting down into old Joe. And he commences to do one of them gator death spins or death rolls. I'm holding on to Joe's hand as tight as I can, but the gator, he's pulling us both down to the bottom of that river, rolling us around down in the mud, The last thing I feel is something ripping and snapping, and suddenly I'm free and I swim up to the surface. And I've still got Joe's hand in mine, but it wasn't until I get my head above water I realize that all I've got left of Joe is his hand. So I stuff it into my rucksack, climb up onto the shore. Just as the helo arrives, I leap onto the deck with Pete's help, and we chopper out into the night, free and clear. Me, Pete, and old Joe. What was left of old Joe. Look, like I said before, rule number 2 is never leave a buddy behind. Now, I know that this here is your little buddy, so I promise never to leave him behind either. At least until you're able to get around on your own a little better, and then he's your responsibility. To never leave him behind either, okay? But until then, I promise never to leave either of you behind, okay? Because buddies have to watch out for each other. And you and me, baby girl, we're always going to be buddies. Always. In this life and the next. So, you want to meet Joe? Rule number 3. Always bring the right tool for the job. You do that, you'll save yourself time, trouble, and even your hide if you remember that one simple rule. Take the spoon, for instance. See this little indentation in here? That makes the spoon really good for eating, as opposed to, say, the combat knife. Really good for killing. Killing, eating. You can use the spoon for stirring your coffee, or eating soup, or... I've been wanting to try this because I see you eating it all the time. See what all the fuss is about. Oh, that's good. That's better than K-rations, actually. You know, spoons have a variety of uses. For instance, if you flip it over and use the flat side, you can use it to turn oversized screws, or you can pop the top off a paint can, or pry open the mouth of a guy who just swallowed a very important paper. I once tunneled out of a Viet Cong POW camp with a spoon just like this. 6 months later, I found myself in a Stasi Huskow, and I had to punch through 2 feet of German concrete with the same spoon. Not this one, but... Yeah, I lost that spoon in a cribbage game to a one-eyed Siamese pirate named Sally Mae Chin. I really liked that spoon. I never told your mom that story. The spoon would make a mighty good weapon. How you doing? Right? Well, there are other tools to talk about. The tweezers, for instance. Very useful tool for a variety of different things. Now, you're going to be interested in these little puppies to pluck your eyebrows, keep them nice and trimmed so they don't get all bushy and Brezhnev-like. Some guys like trimmed eyebrows, too. I could care less. For me, they're excellent to pull the odd bit of shrapnel out of my eye, or pluck little bits of glass out of my palm. They'd actually make a pretty good weapon, too. I may have to write a training manual on that. Anyway, I digress. This all brings me to my my last and final tool for you, little lady. See? Yeah, it's about right. You know what to do with this one, don't you, kid? Dig in. I wish your mother could see us now. Come to think of it, this bottle would make a hell of a Molotov cocktail.